Hello and welcome back to another jam map from Strawberry Jam number 29. This time we have seasonal skies, and I've just fallen in the void. That wasn't intentional. I'm an idiot. Well, there we go. Now we've used up the freebie. Oh well. I'm like involved in half of the maps for this jam, aren't I? This is a long one. This will take a lot of time. This will take more than one stream, I am certain. We've got 12 objectives. There are people talking to me. Were there people on this island? I was not aware that there would be people. So yeah, there are 12 discs, a whole bunch of islands. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, blah blah blah. It's seasons. It's the same pattern again. That island, the monument, and this island, the spawn, were built by Gunter, him. Spring was built by KVT, summer was built by me, autumn was built by Bu, and winter was built by Omega. It's a little bit of a disparate map. Not connected. I don't know how unconnected it is, I haven't really played it yet. But there wasn't much interaction between mapmakers, is what I'm trying to say. Omega did all of his areas first in a separate world file and then sent them to us. And then so did Bu, and then Omega and I, KVT and I both worked on his server making things, but we didn't really look at what one another were doing. And then Gunter came over here as well, and built Spawn and a monument for us. Yeah. Let's actually read the books. Plan at least easy, never peaceful, do not cheat, do not travel to the nether, do not breed or plurify villages, do not break or place ender chests, do not use discs dropped by creepers for the monument, have fun falling into the void. I should know what this book says since I wrote the thing. In the original 1.0 version of the map, Gunter wrote these books. I rewrote them for 1.1. Because frankly, asking the only... That's not true. Omega isn't a native English speaker either. But what are the non-native English speakers on the team to write the law books and rule books and things? It was probably a daft idea. It's a map. We do things. Follow the recommended order. Thanks to people for doing stuff. There is a monument over there. There are also 5 bonus head objectives, one for each of the map makers. Hooray! Hopefully I should be able to get all of them. I don't actually know where... I'm trying to think if I know where Bu's is. I definitely don't know where Omega's is. I definitely do know where mine is. Anyway. So here's how we get around the map. Anti-gravity donkeys, of course. The only way to travel. Sleep! So the base layout is possibly the most annoying base layout I've ever seen. It's too vertical. We've got crafting tables and things on this floor. And then we've got furnaces on this floor. And then we've got another floor which doesn't really have anything on it. Then we've got chests all the way down here. With some things in. And blocks. Basic gear. Not a bad pick to start you off with. Who knows what the loot scaling is going to be like. Hopefully it kind of makes sense. It should do, since we rebalanced things slightly for 1.1 as well. But yes, I think I'm mostly going to be carting loot around with me, since we have the chest on the donkey. And once we get to my areas, we should have a whole bunch of shulker boxes to work with as well. We definitely do not want our base to be down there, for that is a stupid place to put a base. In fact, I'm not sure I'll ever come back to this island. At least not until I have all of the discs and all of the other heads. And there's not a whole lot of useful things over here, really. I would much rather make my own base. Somewhere else. On one of my islands, maybe. Perhaps I could build a nice base on the Riptide Festival Island. How could I be not existed? I don't know. Right, off we go. Dungeon 1, Spring Part 1. Hopefully this guy doesn't wander off. Clover chasms. I should probably just build myself an axe straight away. That would probably be a good idea. Just double checking that things are working properly. They seem to be. Things seem to be working. Good. Good. Good, 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 good. Right, we have an axe. We have torches. We have basic supplies. Yeah. Okay. I did watch Dylan play this bit before, so we should be perfectly fine. Area is not too difficult. And I know exactly what's happening. So if I do somehow die by falling into the void or something, I will be very embarrassed. Plink, plonk, plunk. Okay, boots, unbreaking one axe, a tiny bit more food and a few more torches. Unbreaking one. I don't need the unbreaking one. It's not really an improvement on what I already have. No need to swap it out straight away. So all of these spring ones seem to be flower themed. We have clovers. Then we have White Flower Island, then we have Red Flower Island. Fairly well, Clover Climber. You have climbed your last clover. Right. A bunch of coal. Spawn thing. And break it. Hi there. How are you doing? I have no shield. So you're going to be a little bit annoying. We got him. We got him. We got it. There's half of a Shulker Box. And a shield, and a few miscellaneous consumables. Do I really need all of this wood? Not really. Not really. But I shall gather it all anyway. Maybe I'll make a blocks with it or something. I do need the food. Okay. Not fall down into any gaps. 1 by 1 block holes. Another unbreaking one. Nothing too interesting so far. Basic gear, basic mobs. Where's the way down? What's the way up? Okay. We go this way. And this way. And potion. Regular old instant health 1 splash. Breaking 1 leggings. Okay. Almost out of the bread. This new vine climbing sound is strange to me. And I'm going to need a new pick imminently. There's a new pick. Good timing. Which way do I need to go first? I'm not actually sure. There are a few different paths I can take. And I am not certain which one leads to the disc. I know it's one of them. Into the void with you, creeper. Okay, more consumables. And more consumables, and another pick with Fortune 1. And a very slight improvement. Tiny bit of health. Blast prot. Less armor though. Cold block. Not really too much to say about this area, really. It's a very standard opening area. With very basic gear and very basic mobs in it. Nothing too exciting. It does look nice, though. The aesthetics are fine. And break it. Let's move the food to the proper slot. And break it. And bridge it. More consumables, another chest plate. These actually work properly now. Yes, they do. In the 1.0, they didn't work properly, because the UUIDs on the items weren't all different. And that makes modifiers a little bit wacky and behave strangely. So that's been fixed. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah again! Yeah, one more time. Nothing too much in there, just more consumables. Yeah, we can get back down here. It's slightly quicker. So we've looped this floor. This dungeon also has a good layout. That's another thing that it's got going for it. I do like how KVT laid this one out. Lots of verticality. There's not just one path through the dungeon, which is something that I think I could have maybe done slightly better with the first area of summer. Let's get them one of these potions on the bar. What can we drop of the hay bale? The 0 durability gold pick. There's some more hay bales over there. I don't think I'm that bothered. Kill him! Break it! Loot it! 5% speed offhand, and more consumables, and another shield which we can repair the previous shield with. 2 very damaged shields, and now we just have 1 damaged shield. I think the void is going to be an ever-present threat throughout this entire map, really. It's not too much of a threat. There's nothing which I'd really call a void area, but it's always there. The chance always exists for you to fall into the void. More consumables. Stone pick. Let's convert that into regular hay. Now we can pick this up. I do want to collect the bones, though. There's a trader later on who collects those. I know, because I put them there. I do like the turtle helmet being used as well. That's pretty cool. Shouldn't need the basic, regular old plain leather armor anymore. Can get rid of all of that, I think. Goodbye. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Off the ledge with you. We're going to need a new sword momentarily. There we go, no bother at all. There is disc number 1. The Clover Classics. AKA Cat. Best disc. Do we need any others? Not really. Clearly all we need is Cat. Well, I guess Pig Step is pretty good too, but, you know, it's Cat. And running around over the ground, running away. Running out of this place. Slowly. We're getting there. It can't be that slowly. We do have 5% speed. I'm wondering if this water-breathing helmet will be any good for being water-breathing. Don't think there are any areas in the future where that would be useful. Don't think we have any water sections in this map. Closest we get is Riptide Festival, but that's not an underwater area. It's just an area which happens to have water in it. For reasons of Riptide. Okay. Yes, yes, move away slightly. Cool. Let's not bung things in that, just in case it wanders off. Let's throw a chest down and bung things in this. Armor, shulker shell, objective. Food. Let's also take a moment to make that wheat into bread. There we go. Spare potions. Don't need the sword anymore. It's too broken to be useful. And we can make some more torches as well. Excellent. Torches. Okay, Area 2, Floral Fortress, White Flower Island. And the mobs are immediately a lot more powerful. Ooh, we have blue torches. I didn't realize they were upgraded to be blue torches. That's pretty something. That's pretty somethingy. Guy with a shield. What does this have on it? Unbreaking 2. It's not great, really, is it? Unbreaking 2 wooden pick. Not especially useful. Looting 1 stone is, though. It's better than what we're currently using. And this is actually worse than that. Got some shoes, though. Kill him! Break him! Still nothing particularly troublesome with any of that. We got our second half of the Shulker shell. Plus 2 armor offhand. It's better than what we had before, and whoop! You also have the head of the KVT. And some more coal. I think that is pretty much everything on the top floor. Yeah. I do like how all of these early dungeons look. And how they're all laid out. They're pretty nice. Sadly, shields on mobs do virtually nothing. Efficiency 1 pick. And more consumables. I think the stone is still better. There's a witch down there. Before we deal with that, let's get our Shulker Box. Like so. And I also want the shield, because if it is still there, there is a mob down below that we are going to want the shield to deal with properly. Hey, we got a potion. Shulker Box can contain a bunch of things. Gotcha. Don't really need the feather, but I'll take it anyway. Okay. Better stuff again. We got a slightly better sword. We got some better shoes. Excellent. Bang goes the spawner. Yeah. Not actually seeing the illusioner down here anymore. Maybe it's slightly further below. Whoops, I thought that would kill it. It didn't. Ho hum. Was it this room that had the illusioner in it? I'm breaking one. Drop creepers. No, nothing? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. More consumables. Don't think we really need the feathers. We could make a few more arrows with that, but I'm sure we'll find enough of them. More consumables. I don't think we need the flint either. Need more blocks. We have insufficient quantities of blockage. There we go. Obvious hole. Over we go. And here we are. Well, there's one of them. Goodbye. How long's the blindness gonna stick around? There we go. There's one. And there's the other. There's our desk. And more consumables. Cool. Another fairly basic, simple, standard island. Slightly more usage out of the void. Well, hey look, that kind of shortcuts. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Again, I think the layout of these areas is pretty sweet. Not sure where the illusioner that was in this room went. Whether the spawner was just gotten rid of at some point. It could have been. Okay. Let's throw more things into here. We have our objectives. Spare armor, spare tools. Got some spare potions as well. And the mob drops. Cool. Onward. In some direction. I'm gonna set up some chests here, because why not? This seems like a fun and original place to put down chests. A fairly central location. Why go in through the front door when you can go in from the side? We got blocks and things. Things and blocks, we got stuff. Lots of stuff. And breaking one stone. Don't need the armor toughness, we don't need the speed. We don't need the standard leather. Let me actually get around to the main entrance. Just to play the area the way it's meant to be played. It was Thorn Capital. AKA a Red Flower Island. Thorns! Won't last a long time, but it'll be good while it does. They also have thorns. Well then, it'll be a war of the thorns. Not sure why I'm getting some slight lag spikes. That's a bit weird. Not like there's a whole load of blocks in the map. It's Sky Islands. Or it could be rendering in laggily. I need to run away. Those do deal a fair bit of damage. What is going on with the slight lag spikes? It's very strange. I guess I don't need the render distance to be up so high. Berries, knockback minus speed, efficiency 2 shovel. A whole lot of junk, not very good loot. Sharpness, bane of arthropods. Just need to not be hit by the axe mobs, I think. Fortune 1 unbreaking. Are the berries any better? I think they can... Can you eat berries faster than melons? Or am I making that up? Sure, we'll use the minus speed weapon, why not? Just not carry it around in the main hand all the time, only when we actually need to hit something with it, and we'll be fine. Whoop. And we got him. And I break him. Another Shulker shell. Vitality petal. Armor and an extra max health. Very similar to the one we already had, but slightly better. And more things again. More better leggings again. Let's use the fish, why not? Angry bush. Angry spider. Efficiency 1, unbreaking 1. That is slightly better than what I'm using currently. And more armor, and more armor, and more armor. Nothing even up here. Well, the angry bush just died to thorns. Efficiency 1 stone. We don't need the old fortifying flower. We're not going to need the shovel for anything. Oh hey, we got an iron. That's pretty cool. What can we make with 1 iron? Not a whole lot, really. A slightly more durable shield, perhaps? Or a shovel? Or half of a sword? Okay, we already got that one. Down we go, then. Right, yeah, there you are. This area's kind of voidish, isn't it? It's slightly voidy. Oh, granite. Granite, great legs. They're pretty great. And very... well... It's not that good of a sword, really. It does have smite, but it also has minus speed. Okay. I see the chest that is over in this direction. It's a golden apple. Power 1. And granite great boots. Yeah, I don't need the old sword anymore. Don't need a bunch of this old armor either. Let's keep that around. Okay. This looks a tiny bit dangerous. Let's take a moment to gather a few blocks. We have taken a moment and we have gathered a few blocks. Thorns 4. That's one more than Thorns 3. And one less than Thorns 5. We've run out of blocks already. That's fine. I can walk on thin platforms without falling into the void. I'm sure I'm perfectly capable. Granite, chest plate, some blocks, and some other consumables. I could probably jump that gap, but I'd want to play it safe. Probably jump that gap as well. There are a lot of lower platforming areas like this in the map. All three of the spring areas have had areas a bit like this. Summer Area 1 has an area a lot like this. I think Autumn Area 1 looks a little bit like this as well, really. Well, there's our disc. Time to leave. Maybe I should have collected a couple of the chests along the way. It seems like a good idea. We need the capacity to store things. So what is that chest doing over there? And can we actually reach it? Not easily, no. Not from this angle. Let's just go for the wall a little. We have pickaxe durability to spare. Where's it gone? There it is. I'm getting there. Slowly, but I'm getting there. Whoop, there we go. Granite, grade cap. And efficiency 2 minus speed. I don't think that pick's really worth it. It's only very slightly better breaking speed than a regular stone pick, and the minus speed. No, I do not wish to deal with that. Okay. There's all of KVT's spring areas. Nothing too tricky in any of them. But I do like the layout of them all. Okay. Next is summer. My areas. Let's attempt to not die to my own areas. Okay, we have a disc. Let's keep that. Torches, things, miscellaneous things. Let's keep one of those as well, why not? And we'll take the blocks. And we'll take more potions, because we appear to have a ton of instant health potions. Okay. Onward we go. Summer Area 1. Temple of the Dawning Rays. Hello. Temple. Pyramid. Mine. Pyramid. It's a little bit monumental white wool-ish, kind of, sort of, maybe slightly. 2 max health. I think I'll actually stick with what I have, thank you, past BSM. Okay, we've got a bunch of bread. We've got this, which basically provides you with effects as long as you're stood in the splash, lingering field effect thing. Kind of more supposed to be if you're in multiplayer. You can plop it down and give everybody buffs for being stood together. I can see what I'm breaking. This is a good loot curve, actually. Hey look, it's the totemy things. I mentioned them in, Season's Wrath. And here they are again. As I said back in Season's Wrath, they're in both maps. There's a slightly strange way to tie them both together. One of them in a snowy place, and this time they're in a sandy, deserty place. Fire aspect. Flex bow. Let's take that over that. And that over that. And these are definitely... well, they're actually too different from each other. This has the armor toughness on it. But yeah. These ones are better. Hey look, it's the same palm tree design as in Season's Wrath as well. It's the same stuff. Reuse of game assets. Sharpness and sweeping edge. Got our chest plate for the area. Yeah, more consumables. More instant health potions. Gee. I'm getting a lot of instant health potions. Do need to get into that room a little bit quickly before things start building up in here. We got him. We not got him. We got more of them. Hole in the floor. And there's the rear entrance. Gotcha. Area would probably have been easier if I brought along a shield with me. But we're fine. However, we are okay. Got the rest of the armor. Head behind the wall for a second. get in here and disable that spawner. Okay. There's a blaze spawner outside or somewhere, which is a little bit too close to this room, apparently. That takes care of that. Annoying room. We have swords. We have many swords. We have some smite. Some sacrificial daggers and such. Yeah, these mummies do a lot of damage for appearing to be weaponless. They have a lot of extra attack strength. Forget which one of these wood blocks it's hiding behind. Could probably have made it a little bit more obvious. There it is. These are supposed to be esophagus tombs. Here we got the blazes, which didn't work in Season's Wrath, but very much do work here. Blazes spawning on top of bats, spawning on top of blazes. I didn't want to break that torch. Gotcha, gotcha. And we got him. And we got it. There's also a quote-unquote rare in each of my areas. This is this one's. It has punch, flame, and a little bit of armor. I don't know why this room down here tends to build up so much, but it does. Had an extra spawner in it in 1.0 that I had to remove. But this is still too many things, and there's not even any spawners in this room. For some reason they just accumulate in here. From this spawner? Why they all wander into that room, I have no idea. I guess they come from those two spawners up there as well, but... But what, BSM? But what? But I have extraneous blocks. Random gaps in that walkway just to be slightly annoying. The blazes, they dodge me. Now I've spawned the ones down guarding the disc box. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Okay. More spare armor, more spare weapons. Yeah, we have pretty much everything we need from this area at this point. We don't need the extras. The in case you're playing a multiplayer extra loot. Not required. Jeez, a rather large hole. And we have many things. Too many things. They won't all fit in the inventory. Also gave out a lot of the same offhand, but I think if you were playing in multiplayer, it would be somewhat helpful. Around we go. Need a sword. Let's get rid of that one first. And that one. And loot the box. Ping pong. I want... There we go. Shulker Box. Let's not have to fall in the void with all of the discs. For that would be uncool. That would be, as the hip people say, lame. Do hip people still say lame? I don't know. I knoweth not. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one down, another one down, another one bites the dust. Okay. Off we go again. We'll go this direction around the island this time rather than the other direction, just for some variety. Next area is Riptide Festival, which I think is my favourite of the three which I made. I do very much like this one as well. Like all of the areas I made, actually. But probably the one we just did is my least favourite, just because it's fairly plain. Riptide Festival, I think, is the most gimmicky. And then we have that place, which might end up being a tad too long. I'm not sure, but it possibly is too long. is like the conception of this next area. I think it's an original theme. A festival. And it's a fairly original mechanic. Though it is just really a copy of one of the Advent maps from a few years back, where you had a bunch of little platforms with shallow water on it and you riptided everywhere. I was going to make a rather different island, where it would just be this lower thing, with this big glass dome at the back. And there would be a lot more of a water area with going down and there being things in here. But then somebody mentioned Riptide, I forget who it was, and I'm like, And I'm like, I could probably make that into something interesting. So instead, we went upwards. With balloons. A la Yon Sunset Dreams. And with this friendly guy. Welcome to Riptide Fest, huh? Indeed, very articulate, my friend. Well, I'll take the spicy cocktails. Strength, regen, and resistance. We also need our trident and designated partying socks, definitely. Which are just regular flower trades, so you have infinite amounts of them. Basically, I didn't want to give them to you in a chest, because then you might run out, and by putting them in a villager, you will never run out. You can have as many Riptide 3 tridents, as many party socks as you like. These just exist to give you feather falling. You don't have to get any armor from them, so they're not very good unless you need the feather falling, which you do, for using Riptide. Also, the trident doesn't have its regular attack damage and attack speed attributes, it's just Riptide. So again, you can't abuse the system to give you unlimited armor or unlimited weapons, really. Come here, turret. This isn't Portal. We don't need no turrets here. Go back to aperture science. Confetti me. Confetti creeper. And there go the confetti creepers. And the firework launchers. Nice little campsite in the middle. My original intention was to put a campsite here, and then I ran out of time, and somebody else finished off the area for me. And I put a campsite here. Great minds think alike. I think I just got a firework shot into me. So the first shot on these is a firework, but then they switch to regular arrows. The regular arrows are more annoying than the fireworks, so... attack speed and speed. I think I'd rather have the extra armor still, really. We got our cricket bat, which is, again, another reference, like in Season's Wrath where we had the sheeple. This is again back to that one wall mini-map that nobody played, that I made. And we also have firework blasters, which aren't really too effective against mobs, but they can be if you fire them into a very large group. And they're just fun to randomly set off. Fireworks! Also gave the player the gaudiest armor set possible for this area. Funny colours. No fashion sense. And we're on a ship. Cannon design is copied entirely off of dueling fleets, which is a monumental point of interest. Again, that's one I built, so I'm plagiarizing myself. But never mind. Let's not be slaughtered by these pirates. They may be partying pirates, but they're still pirates. They still have cutlasses, whether they're partying or not. Alright. Yaha, fiddle-dee-dee. When will we go for a pirate is me? Yaha, fiddle-dee-dee, dibbity-dibbity-dee. We got him. There's also a whole bunch of random assorted dye in these chests that you can't do anything with, but they're colourful chest filler. More spicy cocktails, more things. Better pick. Oh, it has vanishing on it and it'll break fairly quickly. And we've also got some cutlasses in this box, which have a kind of weird attack speed and attack damage, because that's something I enjoy doing. They're kind of an axe, but as a sword. Sort of, kind of. A little. But yeah, that is much better than that. Alright. Let's do riptide things. Yeah. Whoop. Didn't quite make it up there. Let's try again. Yeah. There we go. Knock the turret off of the island. Let's see if I can avoid setting any of my balloons on fire. Because both Dylan and Aura managed to burn them down when they played her map. Blazes shooting everywhere, fire tick on. Huge balls of wool in the sky. Things do tend to burn. Yeah, I didn't give out those crossbows for any gameplay reason. I just gave them out so you can shoot them into the sky. And have fun. Hey, buddy. Need my cricket bat on the bar. Yeah! That's the way you're supposed to deal with them. Everybody at Watch to Clear the Area running around trying to kill the Guardians. But you're supposed to just fling them off the ledges. There we go. And we've got our rippling genes. We have too many potions. As always the way. So, you get no armor. In fact, you get minus armor. But you get attack speed, and you get a whole load of regular speed. It's a very significant speed boost. And that is the way you are supposed to play the area, is to move quite quickly. Move fast and break things. Excuse me. Taste cricket bat. What happened to the spawner that was supposed to be on there? It's gone, it's vanished, it's gone poof, it's disappeared. Don't need any confetti creepers either. Do you even throw confetti around at a festival? I don't think I need the coal, really. More potions, 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 always with the potions. Let's just drink a potion. We also need our gaudy hat. Final piece of armor. Okay. I think we can make this jump. I believe I did test it. Did miss the water, but we made the jump. Taste cricket bat. I should probably hide down here for a second. Can't really riptide to safety from down there. Just hang around in the water. What's the pirate trying to do? Kill the blaze? Not sure. Do I really want the pressure cannon? The rare bow is probably better. A lot of the loot for this area is really just filler. Don't actually want to shoot the turret, because then it might die, and I would rather knock it off the ledge if at all possible. No, that didn't work. Well, neither did that. Hide behind the pillar. Okay, we need to kill the turret spawner before it spawns any more guardians. Because the guardians are by far the toughest thing in the area. So look how many arrows this thing takes to kill. There we go, finally. Don't set fire to my balloons, please. So here's a fun thing. These balloons are actually just a spike brush. It's one spike brush pointed straight down, with a very large base and a very quickly tapering tail. And it makes a nice shape like that. I just had to add a little bit of detailing to it, and ta-da! One balloon. And I just copied it around a few times and did some palette swapping. Let's not actually take the Shulker Box. Let's do that. And then let's take the Shulker Box, so that we have a spare objective lying around, just in case I should fall into the void. Let's free up a little bit of room in this chest. And we have a whole bunch of these to celebrate with. Hooray! That is actually their intended use. Good old cricket bat. Okay. This little island is just pirates, as symbolised by Jolly Roger over there. Or at least as close as you can really get to a Jolly Roger with a space of 8, 12, 6, 9, 12, 13 pixels to work with. It's just a black flag. Okay. And that is everything. That is how you're supposed to play the area. And all of this slowly moving around, making bridges malarkey. Move quick, kill things, knock things off of ledges, use riptides, jump around the place. I like it. It plays differently than a regular area, and that is the intent. And I think, having actually played it, I have achieved my goal relatively well. I am pleased with that. Okay. Potions, potions, potions. We have a whole chest half filled with just potions. It is mostly my fault. All these cocktails in here and enlightening brews. They're good though. Let's put some of these away in there. Cool. So we've got 3 discs, and we've got 2 more of them in there. The vitality petal is still better than any of the offhands I've given out. +2 armor is just good. It's just good. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're a few minutes early on ending, but I know for a fact that we're not going to finish this monstrosity in 5 minutes, so I think this is probably a good place to end. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, and until next time, I shall see you soon.